Oh wait, where's Keith? Is Keith around?
Damn.
So from
Shouts to Keith for breaking it down.
look,
It's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Maybe Queef's been on their ass, so they don't want to say nothing that Queef can run to Twitter with.
Hey, what?
Do your research. Go ask Keith.
Because shout out to Queef. Queef has some
He's
good
good.
tea and his TBT and tea. So,
He's good. Mm-hmm.
it's not the it factor. It's the culture factor. The way that it's just being delivered, the way that it's said.
Okay, see.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Megan is not even intelligent enough to manipulate like this. This is, again, a scheme set up by Rock Nation. I'm just so disgusted that it's very hard for me to speak about this because the words that I want to use to speak on the situation is so vulgar and belligerent that it just would be out of order and out of line right now. I just want to get very belligerent and disrespectful because this is disrespectful. The fact that the court system is even set up in a way where this shit is allowable is disgusting. Like, I'm honestly disgusted. Like, I don't. Let's look at the terms of the restraining order. Tory is to stay away from Megan, stay away from Megan's home, stay away from Megan's job or workplace, stay away from Megan's vehicle. Tory's in jail for 10 years, but he's ordered to, once again, stay away from Megan, stay away from Megan's home, stay away from Megan's job. They have the same fucking job. Even if the nigga was to get out of jail, right? Let's say Tory was to get out of jail tomorrow. They have the same job and workplace. Therefore, they're trying to restrict him from even being able to work if he does get out. But the only part of this restraining order, that Rock Nation and Megan wanted was do not harass Megan directly or indirectly online. Megan said nothing about Megan in that song. Tory said nothing about Megan in that song. He mentioned not wanting to get out of the pool with Kylie. He mentioned him thinking he's innocent and him not wanting to snitch. Not once did he bring... I can't because I'm really about to just go in on this bitch. It's just pissing me off. It's just gonna piss me off. I just have to pop some shit real quick. And Tory, shame on you. Cause you was fucking the bitch when she was looking like Kermit's wife. This ugly duckling right here is bitches like you. It's really deplorable, sick hoes like you that get niggas fucked up and hemmed up in the streets. You was over there fucking on Tory. You got drunk and mad that night because he was fucking with Kylie. You switched up on Tory. And then you doubling down on it. And you know what the crazy part is? Tory was willing to forgive the bitch for whatever went down that night because Tory did not cause it. I was in court. For the most part, everybody pretty much told the same story when you add it all together. I have my notebook. I go over it often. Megan was mad that Tory was fucking with Kylie that night, but she couldn't say why she was mad because Kelsey didn't know that Megan and Tory were fucking. So therefore, Megan was mad because she was fucking on her friend's nigga and her friend's nigga was fucking on somebody else, even though she was fucking on her friend's nigga and that was not her nigga. You know what I'm saying? You looking like Alphaba and fucking Wicked. You don't even need to be painted green, you ugly, nasty, sloppy, bad-built bitch. I have nothing good to say about her. I just want to hurl some crazy obscenities, but I'm not going to. She's not even worth that energy. But it's not even just her. It's the type of woman that she represents. All of you are not all women. The type of woman that do what she does. The type of woman that will let They're not only their trauma and their brokenness, but their ego. Their ego and their pride and their carelessness allow them to fuck up somebody else's life. This nigga has kids and a family that he is responsible for. Megan, I know the 50 abortions that you allegedly probably had from, or you probably didn't have abortions because you guzzle so much nut, according to Blueface. You suck so much dick that all them babies that you could have had, you swallowed up. Probably had so much nut in your fucking stomach you could pump it out with a machine. I know you don't know what it's like to have an actual family relying on you because you're a family parentless bitch. God bless them, because I can only imagine what it was like having to raise a daughter like you. They probably wanted to go as far away from you as they possibly could because they probably tried everything and nothing worked because you're just a nasty, evil spirited, disgusting, nasty, real face having whore. The fact that you got a restraining order on a nigga that's already in jail, the fact that y'all are continuing with this sympathy shit when you're seeing that the narrative is not working with the public and you still choose not to pivot. At this point, it's just about keeping Tory in jail because nobody believes you. Nobody that was in court that has an actual sense of mind should believe that Tory shot you. And everyone knows you caused everything that happened that night. Everything that happened that night because of your own stupidity. Because you were upset about some dick that did not belong to you. I could see if that was your nigga. That was your friend's nigga. And now you're over here playing internet games. You're throwing rocks. You're hiding your hands. You think you can call Tory a bitch ass nigga and do all this other shit. He can't never say nothing to you, bitch, because you allegedly shot yourself in the foot or stepped on some glass. And I still don't see a bullet hole nowhere in your foot. The fact that you look like this and you think you're pretty after all the surgery that you had when you know you had to have surgery and you had to lie. This is the same bitch that went and got liposuction and made y'all believe that she got in the gym because y'all believe that she just has a natural body. Megan is rapping for the girls with their natural body. Glorilla is rapping for the girls with their natural bodies. The whole time these bitches got their bodies done. Just no good lying nasty ass bitches. But back to my point. Tory has a kid. I know of a son. He might have more kids than that, but I know he at least has a son. He has a baby mother that he takes care of. He takes care of his brothers and his sisters and his mothers and his mother, his stepmother and his father. A whole family that depends on him having his career. And simply because he would not sign with Roc Nation and you got upset at him one night because he was going to go fuck on somebody else, your ill temper and your nasty spirit gave Roc Nation the ammo that they needed to take Tory down because he would not sign with them. They did not have the ammo to go at this man the way they're doing until you came along. And it's bitches like you that I grew up with that I see every day in the hood that'll get niggas caught up and play victim. Whole time niggas be out here dying because bitches like you. Because bitches like you are lying, nasty, whorish, devilish, evil, broken bitches. With a whole bunch of motherfucking childhood trauma that only Jesus could heal this bitch. Therapy couldn't even save this whore. God and Jesus need to come down and touch this bitch to fix her nasty spirit. The fact that I'm discussing a restraining order on a man that's in jail that has no way to contact you or get near you is disgusting. And the fact that y'all are trying to stop this man from feeding his family simply to paint a narrative, make Megan bigger than what she is, but it's not going to work. It has completely backfired. All the music that you put out has done horribly. From the time this has happened to after. The only song that you got that did well on a chart was Hiss. Hiss was Piss. Hiss is still a flop record. No one knows the lyrics to that song. How you have a number one song and it's still a flop? You got a number one song because Nicki said your name for 3 days. Everything with your name on it turns to shit, bitch, and it's going to stay that way for the rest of your life. You're going to be living off these brand deals and be indebted to Roc Nation for all the bills that they have accrued over time on the behalf of you, thinking that you could be weaponized against a Nicki Minaj, a Drake, and a Tory Lanez. Like you even compare talent-wise, status-wise, intellect-wise. You just don't compare. You were the wrong bitch to send out. But I'm just truly, 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 truly disgusted at the fact that this nigga is already sitting in jail for something he did not do. We still don't even know whose gun that was. But at the end of the day, right? You started it. You started the fight with him. You started the fight with Kelsey. You started the fight with EJ. You started the issues with Kylie. And now we're sitting here and you dare get in the courtroom after you got in the song and say, I got shot 2 times and I hate that shit. And then go in the courtroom crying like, I'm scared that someone's going to do something to me. Someone need to beat this bitch ass again. You're pussy. And I'm being real nice, mincing my words. This shit gonna make me get the fuck off this live with the way that I'm upset, with the way that I'm thinking about the way that they did Tory. And I wasn't, what's crazy? This bitch made more people like Tory. This bitch made me like Tory. I never even was the biggest Tory Lanez fan. The music that Tory has produced since this happened, that's inspiring for me because I just got my heart broken. The way Tory been working through this type of heartbreak that he's been going through, this nigga been working, putting out work. That shit make me feel like I gotta put out work, because this nigga got the whole world against him. And this nigga just produced quality. The highest quality of art that he has ever made in his career happened after all of this shit happened. It really ignited a fire in him. And to see somebody keep fighting, facing adversity like this, it really is inspiring, especially like when you have an inside perspective of what's going on and knowing how hard it really is to be fighting a fight like this. For him to have the positive outlook that he had for those 2 weeks that I was in the courtroom and I seen him and I got to speak to him sometimes in the hallway and just seeing how he carries himself. Tory's not perfect. Ain't no nigga perfect. I'm not perfect. A lot of us not perfect. We all flawed. Tory's a little short man with anger issues. I do know this. I've seen it before. But at the end of the day, I think he actually is very respectful to women. I think he was raised correctly. So to see a nigga like that and to see the fact that they're doing him like that and they try to cast him aside like that and they really try to, I don't think y'all understand because everything I do is because I take care of myself and the people around me. I want to see everybody around me in a better position and not have to struggle in life. For a nigga to be in position for the people around him not to have to struggle and y'all try to take him away from being able to feed his family. Like y'all don't be looking at it like what it is. They be trying to stop niggas from feeding their family. They be trying to stop niggas from working and not just him. I don't have no respect for these people. I really know that God is going to slowly, it ain't gonna happen quick. You bitch, you ain't nothing but a pawn being used in the game. You're already in your own demise. You are already living in your own demise. You are already living in your own demise. I can't wish any worse for you than what's already going on. I can see in your eyes right now as I'm looking at this picture and see that you're broken inside. You're nothing. You have nothing. There's nothing there. And so you drink and you pop pills allegedly and you smoke and you do all of these other things, whatever drugs it is that you do. You get high as a motherfucking kite on a windy day and you try to numb your pain and you don't deal with it and you self-project and you deflect and you negate accountability and you're always going to be sad. Your downfall is already written. I can't hope any worse than what's already going to happen to you and what you're living through. But as far as the people who are behind you that are orchestrating this, that have been getting away with this for years, see, everybody's waking up. Your time is very limited with the games that you play because people are not going for them anymore. There's people like me and so many other people that are on the internet that are going to speak up now and make sure that it gets heard. No matter what y'all do, no matter how many times y'all send people at people, no matter what y'all do, there's no wiggling y'all way out of this shit now. This is, I'd like to try and stop people, especially people who look like you that come from the environments that we come from, that to try and stop them from feeding their families when they've worked so hard to get in the positions that they're in. Y'all are truly sick. And what that bitch told me, God don't bless no mess. That's what a messy bitch told me. A messy bitch told me God don't bless no mess. And ain't none of you bitches over there ever gonna be blessed for this evil shit that y'all be doing. I never have to wish anything bad on these people because everything bad is going to happen simply because that's how karma works. The empire is crumbling. These people make me sick. I'm disgusted. Because everything that they do, it really goes against the moral code that I live by in life and the ethics that I pride myself on as a human being. Like everything that they do is the opposite of what I stand for in life. And it really makes me sick to my stomach in ways that I can't understand. Trying to stop people from eating, from feeding their kids, bro. That's some sick shit. That's some sick demonic shit. No matter which way you slice it, even if we was just niggas in the hood, that's like trying to get a nigga fired from their job because you don't like them. You don't know what niggas is going through. You know, I could sit up on live all night and just chat about this shit, but this, I want to get off the subject because it's really rubbing me the wrong way, and I can't really cut up how I want to cut up because I don't even know what I could really can and cannot say on TikTok, but I do know that these motherfuckers disgust me. I'm disgusted by them. Let me scroll down my Twitter and see if there's anything else I want to talk about before I get the fuck off of here.